Hello guys, what's up? Tagal kong di naglaro. Wala na akong Wilkins, wala akong pera pang subscribe. How are you?
Stabilize.
Hi, Aris. Thank you for dropping by. How are you? Hi, Rodark. Hello. Hehe. Good evening. How are you guys? Session na ngayon lang tayo nakapag-stream. Ay, eto na naman tayo. Papahamak na naman tayo ni Ella. Papakausap tayo kay Hilly Charles. Tapos aawayin tayo. O, diba? Utusan na naman tayong makipag-usap sa Hilly Charles din. Maya papalaban tayo. Hi Dino, how are you? Thank you for notifying my stream and also to Rodark. Hello, Angel. Test them out. Okay. Ang ating traveler ay sawang-sawa na makipag-uusap sa Hilly Charles kasi hindi pa sila bate. Lagi sila nag-aaway. So, diba poetry exchange again?
Gather.
Bibigay na script yan. Si Ella? Meron ba? Wait lang ko, sabi ko. Bibigay siyang script, kaso pag yun yung ginagamit kong script, yung language ng Hilly Charles, inaaway ako. Nagagalit sa akin yung mga Hilly Charles. Baka mamaya binigay pala sa akin script ni Ella is puro mura pala. Kasi lagi ako inaaway. Ano tingin mo? May corresponding naman bawat script. Kaso hindi ko maintindihan. Yayi ka yadada ni Nizito. Try ko nga to. Oh. So inaway tayo.
This is order.
Odds reveal. Boom boom. I swear by my sword. Motion to compel.
Stabilize.
Awayin na natin sa Ella, guys. Naiinis ako. Nag-iinit ang aking phone. Babaan ko yung FPS na ito. Nag-iinit siya. Ito nga yung inaway ko na inaway ko na Dino. By the way, shoutout sa'yo Dino, kay Angel, and kay Aris. Thank you. Tapos thank you pala kay Bang sa pag-react sa aking stream, pati kay Fafa. Fafa! There was an issue. Yes, there is really an issue. Mhm. Linguistic to si Ella, di ba? Hi Lexbert R. Shoutout sa'yo. Thank you for dropping by. AR ko is 37, I guess. 38 pala. Adventure rank 38 pa lang ako. May mail pala. Uy, thank you sa more ah. May achievements. At di na ako asa na may makukuha pa akong
Osmanthus wine tastes
5-star
the same as I
characters.
remember.
Ayoko na umasa, may hoyo.
But where are those who share the memory?
Why, ano meron pag nagstay sa AR35? Kasi mahirap na pag lumapas doon. Oh, kaya. Kaya pala hirap na ako dito. Hirap na talunin. Dat pala pina-level up ko muna mga characters ko.
Stabilize.
By royal time for your arraignment! Incinerate!
I will have order. Stabilize.
Oz, repeat! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Nauntog tayo.
No rest for the.
By royal decree, grapple with flame!
Sige. Copy.
Barbados! Guidance!
Sorry, di ako napag-repair.
Gather. This is order.
Oz, repeat! Motion to
As you wish, maid Fräulein.
incinerate!
No rest.
By royal decree! Boom!
Region, Asia. Oo, Asia ako. Huwag mo na lumagwa sa asin. Nga eh. Umirap yung world ko. Gawin ko lang to commission ko, guys. Then, rekta tayo sa story quest or sa Archon. Shoutout pala sa 3 viewers ko dyan. Hello.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Lumayo sa akin yung slime. Natakot. Charot. Co-op kayo ni Lexberg, pa-help ka sa kanya. Ay, okay, sige. Nag-send ka na? Welcome ka sa world ko. Go lang. Kung mataas ba yung XP mo, diba? Wala, hindi lumabas yung tao. Sige lang. Ito yung kalokohan ko. Tapos na mission ko, isa. Huwag lang tatama doon sa villager. Tago tayo. Kung magpapakita. Hala, nakita na. Hindi tayo marunong magtago, guys.
Time for your arraignment! By royal decree! Incinerate!
Solidify!
Hindi mo karinig? Hinaan ko yung volume, wait. How's that?
Solidify!
Dinig mo na ako? Hello? Malakas kasi volume ko siguro.
Stabilize!
If I may ask, taga saan kayo?
Motion to compel!
Wait lang. Wala, nawala yung mga artifacts. Guys. Rinig ako, okay. Pero yung audio ng game ko, rinig. Is my audio and voice loud and clear? Nag-send ka na ba ng request? Mr. Lexberg? Okay, wait. Sana all. Accepted na, Lods. This is an emergency. Love died way too many times when it's supposed to be alive. When it's supposed to be alive. Fade away. Dito mama, isa lang nahuli. Fade away. Bakit bawal? Hala, edi ako na lang daw sa'yo. Want mo? Dalawa ako sa'yo? Ako na lang dadayo. Pwede ba yun? Uy! Mangi-istorbo tayo ng tulog. Pwede ba yun? Parang tingin ko tayo na yung... Paano ba? Pakiramdam ko tayo yun talagang kontrabida dito against Hilly Churls eh. Kasi look at him, he's so cute while sleeping. Hi, Lods. Picture muna bago patayin. Diba? Okay, tsura nito pag... Oh. Hindi ng tulog mo ah. Kaso papatayin kita eh.
Order guide you.
Pag-gising mo, kabaong agad.
Solidify.
By royal decree, incinerate!
Okay lang yan. At least may picture tayo together bago ko mamatay. Diba? Ganun yan. Himbing ng tulog niya, pinatay ko lang. Min. Tama ba ito pinagagawa ko? Tapos ito pa, oh. Chillin kayo, bro. Chillin yan. Oh, pulaga.
Odds revealed by Baru! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Tayo talaga yung kontrabida dito. Alam ko na, make sense. Make sense na. Next time tayo laro, pumari is na artifacts ko. Sige, looking forward na mag-collab tayo dito sa world ko or sa world mo. Ayaw mo ba? Sa'yo na lang ako dumalaw. Tapusin ko lang to. Hala, ang kalaban. Ano kalaban? Palit kaya ako? Water? Palitan ko siya.
Chivalry will never die.
Ay, hindi. Ito na lang.
Ready when you are.
Kaya. Bakit naman? Di pa ba open iba mong word, boss? Hoy, gising. Pagod ko ilis dun. Minsan. Pero open na sa'yo sila, Andrews. Tapos yung Geo Bishop ba yun?
Freeze. Frostbite.
Wind, hear me.
This is order. Stabilize. Cool it.
By royal decree,
Freeze. Stabilize.
Medyo masakit yun. Jean, I need your heal. Healing galing. Nawala agad.
Gather.
odds revealed by
Dodge this. Order guide you. Gather. Freeze.
Now we're done. Ano kaya pwede gawin? Ito hindi ko pa ito na-try. Yung iba. Wait lang. Meron na ba ako nun? Wala pa, guys. Pero try ko magpunta dito. Artifacts ng... Ang pinaka ginawa ko main si Zhongli eh. Siya. Siya yung sinagad ko. Siya yung, paano ba? Yung naging first ever 5-star ko. Ay, hindi pala si Jean ang una. Then, pangalawa to si Zhongli. Pero ginawa ko kasi support type si Jean eh. Ayun. Ito lang naman. Jean, hindi nga maayos yung artifacts na itong babaeng to. Ah, okay. Full na. Pero, next time ayusin ko mga artifacts na ito. Wala eh, di ko pa naayos masyado eh. May story quest tayo guys. Ito muna kaya gawin ko. Grind ang artifacts. Iba-iba eh. Usually sa domain o kaya sa mga boss. Such as Cryoregis Fin, Electrohypostasis pag sa Electro-type character. Tapos ito kay Kaya. Ayan. Tapos ito usually kapag gusto ko makakuha ng artifacts for Animo na characters. Then ito rin kay Kaya din to eh. Na artifacts. Kay Andrews. Tapos ito Oceanid. Yan, dyan ako nagkukuha ng artifacts. Then, kapag kay Zhongli, yung, or any Geo-type na characters, dito tayo. Focus tayo dyan. Geo-hypostasis. Tapos, actually, napuntahan ko na rin tong ship na to. Pero pinagkisihan ko kasi pinagkamalan ako magnanakaw. Ayun. Tapos, minsan ito, sa ley line na yellow type, may artifacts din dyan eh. Minsan. Tapos, ito. Kay Primo, J Bishop. Then, sa Pyro, Regis V. Doon ako nag-grind ng mga artifacts. May Discord ako, kaso, pag nag-Discord tayo, hindi, paano ba? Hindi na maririnig yung game ko. So, mostly, yung collab na ganyan na may Discord pag di ako nakastream. Na yun. Open naman ako for entering world and tumulong. Ganun. Even in off-stream. Saan ba to? Dito? Tama ba? Expert. Add nga kita sa ko. Sa gaming account ko later.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy.
Hindi pa. Our
To make a
conquest
long
pa lang.
story short,
Hindi ko pa
there's a
tapos.
particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after
Yung our
another
conquest di ko
recently.
pa kasi tapos.
Neither
So, hindi ko pa
myself nor
ma-open
any
ng
of the Mondstadt
Inazuma.
garrison are able to catch a moment of peace.
Siguro
I have
after
recently
this,
received multiple reports
Archon
from the
naman yung
Knights
puntahan ko.
of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? Oh, but who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today
Sige,
is
weekly
to ask
bosses
you to help
gagawin
us
ko.
further investigate this
Nakakalimutan ko
matter.
kasi lagi yan eh.
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius. But you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You are a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Oh, leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch. Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
So, ito na nga. Let's go. Okay. Thank you, Lexpert. Balik ka. Sana all pala may Raiden.
Did something awful happen again?
Drop ko yung Discord ko later. Wait.
Did something awful happen again?
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra. Hello, we're here too.
Hello? Did I hear you correctly? Hello? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble, and given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent actions, and give me a proper introduction. That is the appropriate etiquette.
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so complicated before.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting, and neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. Look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. I cannot bear to see such degradation. What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our... Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to... Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct. Now I have more pressing matters to attend.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk.
Hello, Lex.
If it isn't
Welcome back.
Honorary Night, I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must... Master G tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment. No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched. You just have to keep at it and never give up. Hey, why don't you let me try to help? Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone, especially Paimon. Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners. I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such... You mean everyone in the Lawrence? As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan. Buddy? That's right.
Oh, Yula.
She from the Lawrence
Siya ba yung
clan. She's
Ice
also captain of the
Cryo
Knights of
na
Rebellious Fourth Company.
character? Tama ba? 5-star din?
Yula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs it shows.
Ako, binabasa ko eh.
In other words, she
Okay,
doesn't
okay.
really adhere to the
Ito yung
strict
sikat
rules and
na cryo
conventions of the
characters.
However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task?
Ako, ewan ko. Gustong-gusto ko kasi yung gantong role-playing games na talagang may interesting story behind ganun.
Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll
Ay,
help
we.
you come up with a
Hello.
super. In the meantime,
Legit.
in the wilderness on patrol this
Legit,
morning.
legit,
You should
legit.
be able to find her around
Whoa.
Stormbear Mountain.
What's his name? May I know?
Amber, alright, you heard her. Let's go find her.
But I'm not a good English speaker, ah. Just a reminder. But I can speak in English. But I'm not that good. I'm an average.
If you want to learn about the conduct of the
Hi, Migs! Thank you for dropping by. How are you?
members,
Mapapa-English na naman tayo. Okay, English mode turn on. Oh, hi, Mong! How are you? Thank you for dropping by. By the way, guys, good evening. What's your dinner? Oy. My nose is bleeding right now. I mean, at the moment. Like, I'm not used to speaking English. My English level has been drained. I've been speaking in English in my work. So now, this weekend, I thought I just graduated from speaking in English and I have to speak in my comfort language. But now that I'm streaming, okay, let's go. Here we go. Asia. Oh, okay. He's in Asia server. Hi, Mom. Just remember, I'm not a good player, but I'm enjoying this Genshin Impact. Yula quest, kind of. I guess.
As you wish, sweet Fräulein.
Barbados.
This was well done. Dodge this.
Yes, this is a Yula quest. Mix, how are you? It's been a long day. Without you here in my world. My goodness, I did not expect to speak in English right at this moment. And I'm kind of nervous.
Order guide you.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Wow, okay. Wait. I cannot speak with you guys because I'm facing this demon right here. Char. Unang hampas patay agad. Nung unang tapak ko sa Dragon Spine, lintek. Yeah, sure. Patay. I simped you na. Pero you know what? My first ever crush here is Noelle. I don't know. I just love her outfit and their personality. Oh, Yula, will you be mine? Char.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you?
You know what? Sometimes I doubt
Do you
my
have any
sexuality.
idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a
Well,
claim.
maybe in terms of
You think
watching
you're stronger
watching
because you got to
anime.
them first?
Yeah, I do love girls in anime.
That's right. I heard the commotioning. If I didn't make my move, you would have... Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern. Sorry, Paimon. Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
Char. Here I go again, imitating
Why would I
Paimon's
be
voice,
concerned for the safety
which
of my
sounds
arch
like
enemies?
more like Mickey Mouse. Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse, and welcome to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Char, let's go.
Enemy? Wait a minute. You were saying how glad you were that we were in
And shout out to my consistent 3 viewers. 3 million viewers. Char, let's go.
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort 2 strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
So you must be Yula?
Yes,
That's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve defaming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
I'll be lurking. Gather us in here for a while. Okay. See ya. See ya, expert. About your ankle. About your ankle.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the
We're
Lawrence
busy
clan
doing
is scum.
zombie. Oh yeah, sure.
It's natural for rumors and unwarranted
Thank you for
gossip to
dropping
lead
by,
to
by
such
the way.
suspicion.
And nice meeting you, expert.
Hard to
Hope we
avoid
can
such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless
collab in my
rulers of
world or
old
your
Mondstadt.
world.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
By the way, where's Mong?
Oh,
Mong, hello. Are you still there?
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
that's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people.
But aren't you plotting vengeance against us?
We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, And Amber's the one who recommended me. I should comply.
I really love Eula. She's so gorgeous.
Confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that, but she doesn't seem the least bit angry. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Okay. Where should I go? Where's the cut? Okay.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things... Don't worry. There's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of vengeance in my eyes. But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to: your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Paimon is really cute, huh?
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value. Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, Dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, another thing to remember. Aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you are deliberately trying to estrange them. This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait! This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Ah. Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... what comes next? Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the... And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else. You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity. Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear, I've already stared at you for quite a while. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't. And again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find... I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. got nothing to say to the likes of... I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any
I know she's a Knight of Favonius, and that the Knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocrat. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us or...
You have a point, but mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius. I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you...
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find some...
Paimon thinks we've seen enough. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were...
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time. Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is... At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
Yeah, why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will
Guys,
not
are you
escape
still
my
there?
vengeance either.
Hi, Lexpert. I
Let's leave it
still
at that. Just
not
think of it
finished
as
with
something
you,
I like to
quest.
do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Right? Right? We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to drag...
Dragon Spine. Yung ayokong lugar. Bakit ganon? Wait naman, Dragon Spine. Wait lang, inom lang akong water. I need water, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's teleport now. Watching you actually don't know what to say. Okay.
We should look for a place to take shelter.
Hey,
I'll
wait.
be fine. But
Taga
we
saan
don't want
kayo?
you catching a cold.
Ano ba English mo? Conduct training. No?
Stabilize!
Can I just change a character here? Sorry, Kaya, but I need
Next time, be sure to make a
Yang
proper...
Osmanthus
Oh,
wine tastes the
Oriental.
same as I
Layo.
remember.
Ano ko eh. Valenzuela pa ako eh. I live in Valenzuela.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward.
Hyman thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventure. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring knowledge.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant.
Pero seryoso, di mo pa nagawa tong Eula quest? Before? Ouch!
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
I need to eat some food.
It'll be difficult at
There is a
first,
time I
but the
stream
key is to
while
remain
on call
patient.
and it still
Let's
has
try again.
audios. Okay, what streaming app are you using?
Remember, you must be elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air.
Oh, Twitch. Okay. But I don't know how to conduct a live stream in Twitch. Will you teach me?
Every journey has its
So that
own
next time I streamed in any game, I would use the Twitch instead of Turnip app.
Just remember, don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most inelegant.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Eula. Ay, wait. Where should I go?
By royal decree. Breath of the flame. Incinerate. Boom.
Wala, hindi ako makaalis. Wala, talo na tayo. Balik tayo dun. Why did I fall? This is very wrong.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings.
Yes,
No need to
I
worry.
really exposed my
Head back to the starting point and
shortcomings.
try again.
My bad.
It'll be difficult at first, but remember, you must be elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air.
Yung Twitch is really nice to stream on. I have a Twitch account, but I don't know how to use it for live stream.
Stabilize.
Odd reveal. Motion to compel. Incinerate. Shadow Raven. Let night fall.
Solidify. This is order.
Vibrarial. Boom.
Okay, sure. Maybe right after here in my Yula quest. Help me with the Twitch live.
Motion to compel.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated. Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun.
Okay.
The scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real
You can
battle,
pass those
one would
things
seldom
and go.
have a chance to
Oh,
stop the situation.
right. So that means those Hilichurls and Abyssal Mage with the and what you call this? With the barricades are just an obstacle to pass through.
There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract
Is that
nearby
correct?
monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child.
Hi Dekun, thank you for dropping by. Hello. Yes. And shout out to Dekun. Dekun Plays. He's one of my sibling in GXT fam. Hello. Yes, thank you for welcoming back.
Let's proceed, shall we?
Like, it's been a hell of a week, and now I should enjoy myself through playing game. Here we go again. Mama, no.
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Boom. Time for your arraignment. Motion to by royal decree.
Gather. Order guide you.
Midnight. Boom.
Solidify.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Mind if I ask, how long do you usually
Your
stream?
performance was most
Usually, before when I don't have a work, I streamed for 7 hours. And then now that I have work during weekdays, I don't have time to play. Maybe I will play Genshin Impact just to finish the commission quest and collect the commission quest rewards, and also to complete the ley line, you know,
And you
just to
managed
use
remain
up
calm
the
even in
resin.
grueling dragon spine surroundings. Given such an outstanding performance.
Yes, before
it
I
seems there
streamed
is
for
little left
7
for me to
hours
teach you.
playing Genshin Impact.
Like
Just
Paimon
completely
said,
straight.
adventuring is our specialty.
Before, but but now during weekdays na lang ako nakapaglaro. That's kind of sad,
So,
but
for our training,
there are
right?
times that I
Let's
streamed
go
for
to the spot
about
before
5
Paimon
hours
turns into a
straight
popsicle.
during weekdays.
Hold on. I was
Continuously.
commending the traveler's performance just now.
But now since I started at
part of the
exactly 9 a.m, maybe I can finish this off at 12 midnight. I try my
Yes,
best.
of course. You were frantically flying and
And
dashing
my
about
phone
throughout
will,
the entire thing. Did you even listen
carry
to
this
anything I
through
was trying to teach?
to achieve this goal, to end my life at 12 midnight, because I used to bypass my charging. So my phone became a computer-like device. Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's not true. Paimon was
So
just
from
focused on
9
you
to
the whole
12,
time.
maybe for 3 hours. Cause right after 12 midnight, I will try to sleep. Because I need to be awake at 5:30 a.m. to exercise, to have an exercise.
Whatever the reason, not
You know,
heeding
for
my
a
instructions.
healthy
A cause for
living.
vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
And right after my exercise, I will attend a church service in Iglesia ni Cristo.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
By the way,
Certainly
thank you
not.
for being
It's
here
warm
in
milk.
my stream, because I'm exercising my English communication skills. So thank you, expert.
Didn't you just say that
I'm
you were
trying to
freezing?
practice my
Drink
English.
it and it'll help warm you up.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
I knew something was off.
Thank you for looking for after primer.
All
Okay.
in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training is complete,
Okay,
it's time to
really.
return to
So you
Mondstadt.
really want
Our last
to
step will be preparing a
revenge
cordial gift to present
right
to my uncle
after
when we meet him.
helping Traveler. Am I correct?
I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Sarah. Sarah's name is familiar, huh? I need fire. Now let's go back to Mondstadt. Let's go. Wait for nightfall at 6 p.m. to what? Myself. Is this 11? Okay, you need to charge your phone now. Charge your phone first. Then you may go back here. Once your battery is good, in good health. And don't worry, I won't end this stream because I'm still enjoying here in Genshin. Wait for nightfall. So what should I do next? Chinese. Goodness. Lagpas na yung araw, yung oras. Jax return home. So yeah, maybe I should pass this on and proceed to our conquest. Let's go. You will harbor and find Child. Is that how to pronounce Child's name? Child or Childe? Childe. Childe. My God. La, 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 la. Jar. Hi Poposor! Hello! Thank you for dropping by. Shout out to Poposor. He's one of the member of GXT. Hello! Two to five. What should I buy? What should I buy? Maybe this one? Can I? Well, how to use that? The said item. Purchase an item which I couldn't use. Huh. Oh my goodness. So good. So good. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, I can send this now. For real? But wait. Sad. Maybe I can buy this instead. Just to... Oh, no. Not this one. This one. Thank you. Higher, higher. Let's go and do this. Nope, wrong way.
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst? I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of.
Wait, I need to do a bio break. I need to pee. Wait. Eat, guys.
As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liu Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things. It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contract. It's also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
whole reason we came here. If the League of Cheesing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet.
Finally.
I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
How do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology. If you've no other questions, let's be off. Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the Guardian of the Box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master. Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology to be... Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless, but I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
How did she get involved in this anyway?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so... Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go. There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Hi, Expert! Thank you for dropping by. Ano ba ito pinagagawa ko sa buhay? Ay, mali eh. I just want to have a J. J or Chris.
Motion to compel! Let's appraise the value on this.
Gather!
Paano ba magkaroon ng tower dito? Hindi ako makabuild.
Solidified!
Mas mali pa tayo ng naanuhan ng tower. Okay, wait for another.
Stabilize!
Oh. Why? Ah, my. Then I can fly from here. Right? Tama ba? Tara. Mali! Yun. Kaya nga eh. Here, may jail na tayo. Tapos, teleport. Maybe we can teleport out. Teleport? What? Maybe teleport. Natamaan ko ba yun? Konti yung in-game sound. Okay, sure. How about this? Roam it. Settings. Then, how? Okay, audio. Volume. Paano? How? Really happy with this? Maybe here. Hello? How about that? Wait. 3 to 4 dialogue is 5, 6 effect. Okay. Up. Not touch this one. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
5, 6. FSS is 4. Then, oh, okay. Thank you. How about that?
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
How about that?
Hold on. You've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say.
Oh, that's not good. The ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
That should be no trouble with Mona here.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself.
Sure.
Not for such mundane
The volume is better now, and you can hear my voice loud and clear.
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living?
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 more as compensation.
20,000? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that
Tama
ring
ba
must
ako?
be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 more just like
Morna
that.
is the kind of a beggar, or Locks of Mora. Her character is Locks of Mora. Is that correct?
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much more to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides it.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make? And Paimon actually kept a small amount. Paimon's the very best.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in it. The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
This life isn't bad either.
Hello.
By royal decree, incinerate! Boom boom!
Stabilize!
Incinerate! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Motion to loose!
Gather!
Oz repeat! Invisible evidence! Incinerate!
No rest for the wicked. This is order. Crumble! Gather! As you wish, main Fräulein.
Motion to compel!
Stabilize! No rest for the wicked. Order guide you. Stabilize!
Midnight Panther! Motion to compel! I summon thee!
Found it! This must be the ring! It's so pretty! Paimon sure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts?
Don't you sand Faye on red slime? Oh, okay, sure.
That's it!
You actually found it. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might...
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? Oh, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heir. I think there might be over 500.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. At least...
Then I'll take it, gladly.
But we did all the work!
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Exactly!
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out.
What was that rumbling?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry.
That didn't happen. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a...
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things? Let's go after her for good food!
I guess I can make this.
Really?
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
What should I do next? Oh, Wang Shui. Excuse me.
Gather!
Wala. Saan yung JUCG? Ano kaya?
Solidify!
Who's this? Yora? Who are you?
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Hello.
Osmanthus wine tastes the
Where's the JUC? Oh my gosh. I need to lower down. Hi, oh my goodness. What's your nationality? Ah, my god. What's your... Ang hirap naman mag-type. Your nationality. Sana Pinoy para din na ako mag-English dito. Oh my gosh, no. Zero anything, I never fail.
Even bedrock can be turned to
Namatay
dust.
tayo.
Gather!
Wait for me. What? Have you ever been to love? Yes, I do. Ah, wait. What? I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die.
Freeze! Dodge this! Cool it!
Kaste.
Dodge this!
Kalokohan ko.
Freeze! Cool it!
Uy, Persian to. Kailan ba ako makakatagpo ng Pinoy dito?
Freeze!
Oh.
Cool it!
Kaso gusto na itong ka-co-op ko dito puntahan yung Love Island eh.
Dodge this!
Mama, muntik na tayo na mahulog.
Freeze! Cool it!
Oh.
Dodge this!
Ang layo ko sa Love Island, uy.
Cool it! Dodge this!
Umi. Hala, sana all. Sinong character to ang gamit?
Cool it!
Hello.
Dodge this!
Hala, totoo ba?
Cool it!
Hala, yari.
Dodge this!
Uulan.
Cryo is always far more effective in the rain.
Whirling snow!
This is going to get interesting.
Hala, gusto ko makuha tong character na to.
Freeze!
La 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 la. La.
Fascinating.
Yay. Ah, si Aya ka. Ang ganda nga eh. Ang ganda niya ni Aya
embraces
ka.
its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Ang pork chop na yan. Anong meron sa Love Island na yun? Balik tayong Liube.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is
We have some new items in.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Limited character pala yan.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the harp...
Where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows the... There are two styles of cooking in Lioli, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither is the flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinyue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style. Don't talk to Paimon like that!
Let's go, guys.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival.
Hi, Zhongli, Daddy Zhongli.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
What?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zheng...
Because I can bring you to see Rex...
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strict? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Leo's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime. My, chopsticks truly are difficult to use. My.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? Indeed, the weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus jade worthy of a deity.
I just like to make people smile. I just like to make people smile.
Solidify!
Incinerate! Time for your arraignment! Shadow Raven! Let night fall! Boom boom! By royal decree!
Yeah!
I swear by my sword! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
No rest for the...
Motion to compel!
Solidify!
Oz, incinerate! Invisible evidence!
I will have order!
Shadow Raven! Let night boom!
Solidify!
Boom boom! I summon thee! Motion to compel!
No rest for the wicked. Solidify! Order guide!
By royal decree, I summon thee! Incinerate!
Gather!
Barbados, guide us! Oz, reveal thyself! Time for your arraignment!
This is order! Solidify! Gather!
Motion to compel! By royal boom!
Gather! I will have order!
Motion to compel! Wings of darkness, come! Wind, hear me!
Solidify!
Motion to compel! Invisible evidence!
Solidify!
Boom boom! Motion to compel!
Solidify! This is order!
Oz, incinerate!
rest for the wicked.
Incinerate! By royal decree, time for your arraignment! I swear by my sword! Go as blood! Shadow Raven, let night fall! I summon thee! Motion to compel!
Order guide you.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it. How's...
Another test subject. Gather! Fry!
Incinerate! Back up the flame!
Solidify! This is order!
Go as blood! Go as blood! Wait, hear me!
Okay. Sige. Thank you. Nabasa ko yung Lexbert.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Oz, reveal her!
Gather.
Motion to compel! Incinerate! Motion to compel! By royal decree!
wrong test subject.
Stabilize!
Thank you.
Oz, reveal! Incinerate!
Order guide you.
Motion to compel! Bring your refinement! I summon thee!
Gather! I will have order.
I swear by my sword! By royal decree! Boom!
Rise! Stabilize! Order guide you.
Motion to
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't... Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular act.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when...
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one... All Mora is currency, but not all...
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated!
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. And a true insider, a fool, sees the pointer, and...
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all the...
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? Not buying? Come now, my good friends. We can still discuss this. Negotiation is... How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle. If I'd taken off even a bit more...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the...
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, Asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at One Mean Restaurant?
That would not do.
Oh! Now...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Kain tayo guys, peanut butter tail.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a hidden plate, but we gotta cut the line. Oh, it's with the room! Wrap up the flame! Incinerate!
As you wish, Lord. Stabilize! This is order!
Motion to compel!
No rest for the...
Boom! Yikes! There's still soup in here! These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, motion to compel. Visible evidence. Whoa, that light came from the first Noctilucous Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Motion
Motion to compel. Oz Incinerate! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Motion to compel! I summon! Let the hit play!
Jade, didn't it? Morning howdy, Charles. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Barbados, Lotus. Wings of Darkness! Motion to compel!
No rest for the wicked.
By royal...
No rest for the wicked.
Visible evidence! Incinerate! Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so...
Hi, Miss.
Much shinier
How
than
are
the
you?
rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy
How
some
are you,
jade,
Miss?
shall we?
Padaan ka.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Think of it, huh? Exactly. That's the...
No problem. If you have your eye on this,
Then we'll take a box of...
done. All the same, pardon me for asking, but I'm curious.
I suppose it would...
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give it...
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Cheating and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noct.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, that's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Eugene Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
We can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liu Chising have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be... Although with that said, Since we got back from Dway and Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the chasing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Eugene Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives, but this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
The good kind? The best kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start.
My goodness, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their... Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as by contrast. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, silk flowers have all but disappeared from the...
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the...
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural, but this silk flower purchase is not Perhaps you don't know, like several other tedious but this is the only rite of parting to take place for... Now that's settled. A question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord since these flowers were...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances and
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make...
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to?
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's have fun! She's master of the Liyue Bridge, right?
Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
Surely not. Even I've never heard tell of a second Stanley.
Oh, Stan, it should have been me. I should have been the one that died in the Miljabari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that witness courtroom. You were a well adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never...
Does anyone get what's going on?
I think our friend really did make it to the Mirjavari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real, but the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Mandravari. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. Get to it. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
Go away.
But...
Leave now.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent...
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too... Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley, we'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some...
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. Just a weary old feckless fraud. That kid is a brand new shiny star, full of potential.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories, experiences. To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley. The hate is my biggest secret of all. And my biggest, all these years, I've been living to tell his story. His personality, but the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so I'm completely and utterly no adventurer should have to go that way.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mirjavari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think
Wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration...
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern to...
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange. I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! Oh, hey.
You made it.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? So...
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it when actually it's just a half bottle of The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's...
That's right. The tyrant of the back then, I was but a wisp. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Then...
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy, not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon! But Venti's telling his story!
Getting a little...
Paimon's had...
You know, you're so smart at all, but then maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a
gentle breeze. Moments of back to a song that I first heard from him.
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.